Lads, welcome to Euro 2016. This is it. We're in France. We're about to play our first group game against Russia. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Before we go out there though, boys, let's talk about our opponents, Russia. They've lost their last 3 games. We've won our last 3, alright? On paper, we've got them, okay? But football's not played on paper, is it? Is it? No, it's not. It's played on grass, isn't it? Or artificial grass. Or in the case of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, on sand. Talking of World Cups, the Russians, they beat us to one, didn't they? The 2018 World Cup bid. They got it, we didn't. That's one game that can be played on paper. They spent a lot of paper on that one, if you know what I mean. But now it's time for revenge. Let's put those Russian dolls back in their box. You know their goalkeeper's been mugging us off, don't you? He's been mugging us right off, boys. Akinfeev's been saying the Russians were desperate to get England in their group. Right, I know, mental. Apparently, we are the most beatable of all the top seeds. Tell you what, I remember something. Back in 2014, Russia played South Korea at the World Cup. Akinfeev had an absolute howler. Tell you what, let's make it 2 international tournaments in a row. He's been picking balls out the back of his net, the little slag. All we need to do is worry about ourselves, boys. Alright, we've got one of the most lethal and informed strike forces in the entire tournament, and that's just our substitute forwards. So, Harry, Jamie, Daniel, Marcus, go for the jugular. Don't hold any punches. I want goals. I want to see more miserable Russians after this game than I did back when they were communist. Although, if we're going to talk about howlers at the 2014 World Cup, we've got to talk about our own, haven't we? We had probably the most underwhelming performance of all the countries there. We couldn't even beat Costa Rica, boys. I mean, Gary Cahill can't even spell Costa Rica, but we should be able to beat them. The less said about that, the better. What Euro 2016 represents is an opportunity. An opportunity to right the wrongs of past England teams. Right, a lot of you are new to international tournament football. We've actually got the youngest squad in the entire competition, and that's exciting. Do you realise it's now been 20 years since Euro 96? That means it's 50 years of hurt. 50 years of hurt. That's depressing. I mean, most of you weren't even alive for Euro 96. And those that were probably still getting breastfed. But Wayne, you're different. You're our captain, our leading goal scorer. You're a little bit older than the rest of these boys. You were 10 when Euro 96 happened. And yes, you may still have been getting breastfed, but I know you remember it. And penalties is a horrible way to go, boys. Take it from me. The good news is, these next 3 group games, penalties cannot be a factor. It's 90 minutes only, boys. More about Russia. Russia's best player is this guy called Zazubia. Right? Zazubia. His name starts with a D, then a Z, then a Y. What sort of nonsense is that? They've got a winger called Shatov. Their centre-backs are 36 and 33 years old. That's a combined age of 69. Those mugs are old enough to be your dad, Delhi. Let's not forget, boys, we are the top qualifiers for Euro 2016. No one else got maximum points. People want to underestimate us. That's fine, let them do it. But let's go out there and let's make them fear us. We're not in danger, we are the danger. Let's show the world that a tournament does not have to be hosted in England for us to turn up at it. This is it, boys. Your chance for redemption. Your chance to be heroes. No excuses. No surrender. Let's have it. Come on, boys. Get out there. Well done. Go, 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 go. I mean, at least get a draw.